If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. When it comes to NFL quarterback competitions, the tension, drama, and scrutiny are intense, especially when a team like the Cleveland Browns finds itself in the middle of one. This summer, the Browns are experiencing exactly that as they battle to determine their starting quarterback. The scene is anything but ordinary, with media, coaches, and fans all watching every move with bated breath. The spotlight, naturally, is on the newest addition to the team's quarterback room, rookie Shedeur Sanders, a fifth-round pick who entered the league with considerable fanfare. At the Browns' latest OTA, Organized Team Activities practice, the atmosphere was electric, and the media was eager to dissect every throw, every rep, and every touch. This isn't just your typical off-season routine. It's a full-blown quarterback saga unfolding in real time, with every detail being scrutinized and analyzed like a playoff game. The first open OTA practice of the Browns off-season was a spectacle in itself, attracting reporters and analysts who carefully tracked the quarterback's performances. ESPN Cleveland went a step further, turning this offseason event into an analytical battleground by recording pass attempts, completions, touchdowns, and interceptions for each QB. This kind of detailed stat keeping during OTAs is unusual, signaling just how closely the Browns quarterback battle is being followed. It reflects how much attention is being paid to every throw, every play, and every mistake. For fans and media alike, it's a rare chance to get a glimpse of how the Browns quarterback competition is shaping up, long before preseason games even begin. While these OTA stats are far from definitive, after all, it's only the second practice of the offseason. They already hint at a prolonged, dramatic battle for the Browns starting quarterback spot. In the grand scheme of the NFL calendar, OTAs are voluntary, low-intensity sessions where players build chemistry and coaches experiment with lineups. Yet because of the spotlight on the Browns quarterbacks, these seemingly minor details have become headline news. Fans will pore over these numbers, picking favorites and debating who deserves the starting nod. The Browns are in for a long summer with all eyes glued to their quarterback room, where every throw counts in shaping. The narrative, the standout from the latest OTA, was undoubtedly Shedeur Sanders, whose stats offered some intriguing insights. Despite having significantly fewer reps than his competitors, he threw just 9 passes compared to Joe Flacco's 14 and Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel's 16. Sanders made his throws count. He completed most of his passes, missing only 2, and threw 3 touchdowns, the highest among the quarterbacks present. These numbers make for a compelling storyline, especially for a rookie working his way up the depth chart. They suggest that while Sanders isn't getting as many opportunities, he's maximizing the chances he does get, showcasing his potential early in his NFL career. It's crucial to remember, however, that these performances took place in a voluntary OTA setting, a long way from the heat of training camp or the regular season's intensity. Coaches and insiders have reminded fans and media to avoid reading too much into these early numbers. Cleveland Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski has repeatedly cautioned against overinterpreting rep counts or practice order, emphasizing that things can shift rapidly throughout the offseason. While Sanders is currently at the bottom of the quarterback depth chart, expected for a rookie 5th-round pick, this is just the beginning of his journey. The competition is far from decided, and every player has time to improve and climb the ranks. Sanders' position at the bottom of the depth chart also comes with some unique challenges. Zach Jackson of The Athletic reported that during some of Sanders' reps, Cleveland didn't have enough offensive linemen available to form a full left side of the line. This kind of logistical hurdle isn't unusual in OTAs, but it can affect a quarterback's rhythm and performance. For a rookie trying to prove himself, inconsistent protection and lineups can be a major obstacle. It means Sanders had to deal with imperfect conditions while trying to impress coaches and fans alike, a true test of resilience and adaptability in his fledgling career. Starting as a late-round draft pick, it's no surprise that Sanders is fighting to earn his spot amidst more experienced competitors. His fewer reps, combined with the challenges on the offensive line, paint a picture of a player working hard to overcome adversity and seize every moment on the field. It's a classic underdog story unfolding before the eyes of fans and analysts. Sanders' ability to make the most out of limited opportunities speaks volumes about his potential, work ethic, and mental toughness, qualities that could help him rise in the Browns' quarterback race as the summer progresses. The Browns' quarterback competition is shaping up to be one of the most closely watched battles in the NFL this offseason. The intense media coverage combined with detailed stat tracking during OTAs creates an environment where every throw and every rep is magnified. For Shedeur Sanders, this means the pressure to perform is immense, but it also offers a stage to showcase his talents early on. As the offseason unfolds, Sanders' story will be one to watch closely, especially if he continues to make efficient, impactful plays despite limited opportunities. Despite the early hype around Sanders' OTA performance, the Browns coaching staff remains grounded and realistic. Stefanski's message is clear. Don't jump to conclusions based on reps or stats from a few practices. The depth chart can shift dramatically as injuries, practice habits, and game day performances come into play. For Sanders and the other quarterbacks, the key is consistency and growth over time. Fans and media alike will have to be patient and allow the competition to evolve naturally. The Browns quarterback saga promises excitement, but it's far from over. This summer is just the prologue. In the end, Shedeur Sanders' latest OTA practice was near perfect on paper, but the full story is more complex. His impressive touchdown rate and completion percentage are balanced by fewer reps and challenging practice conditions. This rookie is at the start of a long uphill climb in the NFL, but his early flashes of promise have already captured attention. With coaches urging caution and fans eager for progress, the Browns quarterback competition will continue to be one of the most compelling storylines of the offseason. For Sanders, it's a test of perseverance, skill, and patience, one that could define his career in Cleveland and beyond. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. Hey, sports fans! Big news shaking up the NFL world today as rumors swirl around Brandon Aiyuk, the talented wide receiver, reportedly signing a massive contract and making a high-profile move to the Cleveland Browns. Imagine the excitement in Cleveland with Aiyuk potentially joining the roster. This could be a game changer for the Browns offense. For those who followed Aiyuk's career closely, this transition marks a significant step. Not just for him, but for the Browns' strategic ambitions. Known for his speed, agility, and ability to make clutch plays, Aiyuk brings a fresh dynamic that Cleveland desperately needs to ignite their passing game. This rumored deal comes at a time when the Browns are looking to rebuild and bolster their receiving core. Cleveland fans have been yearning for a dependable wideout who can consistently stretch the field and complement their offensive weapons. Aiyuk fits that mold perfectly. Over the past seasons, he's proven himself as a versatile threat, excelling both as a deep threat and in the slot. His presence could mean a significant upgrade in Cleveland's aerial attack, adding layers of complexity for opposing defenses to handle. Let's talk about the potential impact on the Browns' offense if this rumor pans out. Pairing Aiyuk with the existing talent on the roster, including the dynamic running back duo and solid tight ends, could create a multifaceted attack that keeps defenses guessing. The synergy between the quarterback and a wide receiver of Aiyuk's caliber can unlock big plays, which the Browns have sometimes struggled to produce consistently. This signing could signal a shift toward a more explosive, high-scoring offense that keeps Cleveland competitive week in and week out. Now, considering Aiyuk's style of play, it's clear why the Browns are interested. He's not just fast. He's smart and aggressive, capable of reading defenses and adjusting routes on the fly. That football IQ combined with his raw athleticism makes him a nightmare matchup for defensive backs. If he integrates well into Cleveland's offensive scheme, expect him to become a favorite target for the quarterback, especially in clutch situations. His ability to make contested catches and gain yards after the catch could be exactly what Cleveland needs to close out tight games. On the financial side, this rumored contract reportedly involves a multi-million-dollar deal that underscores the Browns' commitment to upgrading their offensive weapons. Teams don't throw big money at players unless they believe those players can be difference makers. For Aiyuk, it's also a personal milestone, a validation of his talent and hard work. This contract could place him among the more highly compensated wide receivers in the league, reflecting not just his current abilities but his potential for growth in a new environment. Cleveland as a city, and Browns fans in particular, are no strangers to patience and passion for their team. Bringing in a player like Aiyuk signals a serious push toward their contention, and the energy around the team is bound to rise. The Browns have had their share of ups and downs, but adding star power on offense could be the spark to turn those hopes into tangible success. This kind of move energizes the locker room, the coaching staff, and the fan base alike, creating a wave of optimism ahead of the upcoming season. The coaching staff's role in this potential acquisition cannot be understated. Integrating a new star receiver requires adjustments in play calling, practice routines, and chemistry building. Coaches will likely design plays that exploit Aiyuk's strengths, such as quick slants, vertical routes, and opportunities to use his yards after catch ability. The quarterback will need to build trust with him, which takes time but is crucial for the success of any receiver-quarterback duo. This collaboration will be closely watched by analysts and fans, eager to see how quickly Aiyuk adapts to his new surroundings. From a strategic perspective, the Browns front office deserves credit for targeting a player like Aiyuk, whose style complements their current offensive blueprint. In the modern NFL, having a versatile and explosive receiving core is essential to keeping up with the league's evolving passing trends. Or if this deal is finalized, it could inspire other teams to rethink their roster moves, showing how aggressive and smart acquisitions can shift the balance of power in competitive divisions. The Browns might just become the team to watch this season, thanks to this potential signing. As the rumors continue to spread, fans and analysts alike will be scrutinizing every development, eagerly awaiting official confirmation. This move could redefine Cleveland's trajectory and put them on the map as a serious contender in the AFC. The blend of talent, coaching, and front office ambition all come together in moments like this, where a single signing can alter the course of a franchise. Stay tuned, because if Brandon Aiyuk does indeed join the Browns, we're in for a thrilling ride full of explosive plays and unforgettable moments on the gridiron. In conclusion, the buzz around Brandon Aiyuk's rumored $1 million contract with the Cleveland Browns is more than just speculation. It's a sign of change and ambition in a franchise hungry for success. His arrival could mean a potent new chapter in Cleveland football history, with a dynamic offense poised to challenge the best in the league. As we watch this story unfold, one thing is clear. Brandon Aiyuk's potential move to the Browns is exactly the kind of headline that excites football fans and brings a fresh wave of hope to Cleveland's faithful. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!